All right, let's talk about the colleges and universities here in San Antonio. There are several major universities here that provide a great education and will help your kids as they pursue their further education and give an opportunity for you to pursue further education if you so desire. It is a great, great place for that. And there are many universities here, and we're going to go through those. We're also going to take a look at some of the two-year colleges that we have where you might consider picking up your general education requirements before you head on to a four-year university. And we're going to get after that right now. I'm going to share my screen with you. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at some of the colleges and universities. Our number one university here in San Antonio is the University of Texas at San Antonio. It is in the University of Texas Longhorn system, and it's located right off Highway 1604, which, as we talked about earlier, is the outer loop around our city. It's pretty easy to get to from just about anywhere in the city, whether you're living on the north side up in this general area or out to the further west side, Lotus, or down to the far west side in Alamo Ranch, right in here. So I'd say the University of Texas is certainly our largest university with a very, very significant enrollment. The next I would say would be further downtown. The University of Incarnate Word is a private university, of course, Catholic university, down closer to the downtown area of San Antonio. And this is a private university, of course. They do have the major sports, baseball, football, basketball. So you've got quite a bit to do down there, and a nice, friendly, professional campus with a lot of off-campus programs through the city as well. These are perfect programs many of the universities have for those of us that work all day and can only go to school in the evenings perhaps, or on the weekends. Also closer to downtown is Trinity University. This is another four-year university with graduate programs as well. Not very far from the University of Incarnate Word, as you can see. Very, very close. If you come on down, our newest addition in the Texas A&M family is Texas A&M University in San Antonio. Now, this campus is only a few years old, and it continues to grow. And the location down on the southern end of the metropolitan area, off of Highway 410, which is our inner loop around the city. This area is growing and continues to grow. There's also a lot of land out here, so the atmosphere is just quite peaceful. You're away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and it makes for a great, great environment for an education. I'm going to take you also out to this side of town, coming out Interstate 10 out to a town called Seguin. And this area is growing rapidly. It's got Texas Lutheran University, which is another four-year university, relatively small and smaller enrollment. So if you're looking for a private education, maybe a short distance from San Antonio, that would be a great area. And also look up Highway 35, Interstate 35, out past New Braunfels. So out in San Marcos is Texas State University at San Marcos, also a four-year university. So when you're looking at this, San Marcos is about 40 miles away from the city of San Antonio. So within a 40-mile radius, you've got Texas State in San Marcos, Texas Lutheran over in Seguin, right out here. And you've got Incarnate Word University. You've got Trinity University, UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio, Texas A&M University, and then a smaller university of St. Mary's, another private university out on the west side of town, the west side of downtown. The St. Mary's also has a law school. So if you've got an attorney in your family, or an aspiring attorney, shall we say, that may be something that they would want to look at. A great, great law school there. You know, many people here in San Antonio, many attorneys here graduated from there, and they've made San Antonio their home and continued to practice here. There's also a couple of junior colleges to take care of your general education requirements, perhaps. St. Philip's College is on the southern part of the city off of Highway 90. You've also got St. Philip's College closer to town, right here. And you've got one of the universities out here, that's Hallmark University. Along with the two-year colleges, you have the other off-campus type programs, Wayland Baptist University, DeVry University. We have a University of Phoenix University here in town. We've also got one we haven't talked about yet, which would be the University of Texas Health Science Center. The University of Texas Health Science Center is located off of Interstate 10 and down to 410. So this area right in here is going to be the area that we're talking about. Let's see if we can draw that in for you. It's a very big campus, and this is our medical center in this particular area. There's also a dental school there, and you can find inexpensive medical care, research, and the employment that this particular area generates is very, very high in our city. They're one of the top employers in the city. Not far from there is UTSA, the military insurance company that we've talked about before, located right in that area. And then, of course, you've got UTSA, right here. So if we continue with our tour of some of the colleges and universities around San Antonio, we're looking at UTSA, as I mentioned earlier, is located right in this area here inside of the 1604 Loop, and that campus continues to grow. We've got Incarnate Word down to Highway 281. As we get closer to Alamo Heights, it's right in this area. Trinity University is also down in this particular area. Are some of the more widely known universities here in Texas. Of course, these two, Incarnate Word and Trinity, are both private universities. The University of Texas at San Antonio is in the University of Texas system. So again, out of Austin. And then also down on the south side, we have a campus down here of Texas A&M. So we've got both of the large competing universities in the state of Texas, the University of Texas, represented by UTSA, and Texas A&M, represented down here on the south side. This is a fairly new campus. If you're looking at keeping your family in San Antonio as they pursue their education, this is a great city to do it. If they continue on to Austin and would rather go to the University of Texas up there in Austin, you're looking at about an hour and a half ride. If they go out to Texas A&M, you're probably looking at about 2.5 or 3 hours to get out there. So the education can certainly be had, higher education can certainly be had here in the San Antonio area without a great deal of commute or if they want to attend college and still live at home, this is a great area for that. Now, we may want to take a look at some of the great shopping that we have here in San Antonio. And I'm going to show you where that is located. You may have seen in some of the other videos, we do take a look at that. And I would start by saying we've got Rolling Hills Mall, which has kind of dwindled some over the years, not quite as active as it once was. But there are some great stores out there. Dillard's is a very nice store. And with the lower population inside the mall, that's a great place to shop. We have over on this side another outdoor facility where you've got plenty of shopping and restaurants right in this area along Interstate 35. We've got North Park Mall is in this area right here. And then you have the Rim, which would be outside of Interstate 10 at 1604. The Rim is right in this area. Right in this area. You've also got Top Golf right here at the intersection of Highway 1604 and Interstate 10. Top Golf. If you want to go go-karting, you've got that here, and also skydiving. On the other side, we've got Six Flags right here, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. And then you've got Lock and Terra Mall in this particular area. And that's a big outdoor mall. Has Nordstrom's and Macy's. Plenty of steakhouses around this particular area. And plenty of shopping. If you head further south, you can see SeaWorld in this particular area. So that takes care of some of the big shopping. You've got H-E-B, which is our grocery store. H-E-B is all over. So there's one nearby. Wherever you would decide to move, you would find an H-E-B relatively close. Our other grocery store here would be the Walmart shopping centers. And so those are our two choices here in San Antonio. You might want to take a look also at some of the restaurants here in San Antonio. We've got all kinds of different cuisine down in the Riverwalk, down in the area downtown, and all throughout the city. We've got plenty of the chain stores from Olive Garden to Saltgrass to Landry's. We also have Perry's Steakhouse. Great steakhouses in the area, and if you know anything about Texans, we do love our beef. Plenty of Mexican restaurants all over town. Tex-Mex, barbecue, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, sushi. So if you've got the taste for whatever kind of food it may be, there's one nearby where you are. I promise you that. We do like to eat in Texas. Let's talk for a minute about some of the restaurants that you might find in San Antonio. Let me show you where they are. This is a great map to show you some of the restaurants that we have. You can see Milano Italian Grill. Let me zoom out here so you can get another look at the city. And from there, I'd like you to make a comment below. If you'd like further information, relocation information with the colleges and universities in there, we can provide that to you. Just check the like button down below, hit the like button, hit subscribe, look over right down or right up there, and schedule a Zoom call with me where we can go through some of the areas of San Antonio and answer your questions on a one-to-one basis. Would love to help you. And whether you're moving here in 9 days or 90 days, we put new videos out every single week, and you can catch us right here on this channel. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.